Deja vu all over again. Failures are failures, whether in grade 1 or grade 12. All of them are lazy. This type of Baha'is, sign of Baha'is, or inherited religion, the worst inheritance and legacy is the legacy of religion and faith. That you are a Baha'i because your mother and fathers were, or you're a Christian or Muslim because of your background. Shame on you. Shame on you. Because you feel it so harmless. So then, father was Muslim or Christian or Baha'i, so I'm not. But you're not informed. Why are you Muslims? You don't know what kind of a danger you're carrying. 200, 300, 500, 1,000, millions of you together, you then create a nation. Then the big demagogue comes right out of you. Ayatollah will be formed in the center. You create a black hole. The sun that is dead. What will happen? It sucks everything around it into it. Religion of God, the messengers of God are like sun. When they die, they turn into a black hole. You go around them, there's no light. Sucks the light out of you. I have spoken to religious people of all kinds. They say things that is so unimaginably crazy. There's no logic behind it. Nothing, nothing, nothing. How do we get rid of that addiction? Oh, that's a big one. That is, my friend, very, very big. I do not have any solution for you. You have to die. You will die. If I tell you to go associate, you will laugh at me. Say, you're a Baha'i, who are you to tell me Muslim what to do? I'm a Muslim. I follow Quran. That's it. Big dogma you have made around you in the window. You thought no one can enter you. Same as Christians, same as Buddhists. No, all of them. Baha'is are worst, in fact. You're not letting anybody come because you think everyone else is infidel, inferior. You are the superior. Now, this is the wicked. That is where Baha'u'llah says, stay away from associations of these people. If you associate with them, they bring the sickness into you. If they can't, they will kill you. I don't know. The only solution that God has for this type of people is that their punishment is their own belief. Like Iranian, for example. Baha'u'llah and Bab comes in Iran. They brought thousands of things to these people. If you like religion, for example. If you don't like religion, welcome to the West. All the scientists brought it. What is your reason that you're attaching yourself to Islam? You've seen Baha'u'llah and you have seen West. They're both here. And you don't want any one of them. And you stick to their fundamentalism and you think you have to kill everyone. When I talk to one of you, you say, no, we don't. But when you get together, big, 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 you create the big, huge black hole. A big negative power in the center. So that will destroy them, essentially. It's really sad, the story. I don't know what could we do with them. I know mankind, prophets, no one can deal with this type of attitudes because they're sincerely stupid. They're not lying also. They're ready to die for it. These are the guys that you have to let them on their own till they see the consequence of this huge addiction. If a smoking is, this is way bigger than crack and than cocaine. It's huge. What is the sign of religious addiction? Is that you believe something, which Baha'i is against the word belief. He says recognition, he says. Those who recognize me, he says. It's prescription for you to recognize me, not to believe in me. Believe is an old word. Believe means personal. I had a dream. Somebody was nice to me. Therefore, I'm a Baha'i. But I have no other proper reason that I can present it to all the world. Baha'u'llah says, no, you have to recognize me. Those who do not recognize and have no reason for what they believe in it, they are addicted. What degree? There has been a solution for this type of people that I have seen, thanks to West. I've seen them, when they come down in West, somehow, as like the theory of Stephen Hawking, he says, from the event horizon, his virtual particle, still one particle from the black hole and create a real particle. Sometimes West, can take from the black hole of these old cultures, people. I mean, they're here not in a big number, and they're under the influence of the non-religious society like Canada, Australia, United States. Then they gradually change a little bit. Or they pretend, at least, I've seen them. That's basically seems to be the only solution. But we can't go and invade these countries and separate all the individuals and send them somewhere else. To do it. There is one solution that I will speak later on the next topic of the instinctive desire, sexuality. I've seen them, works very well with them. I'll give you only a small example, although I'm going to be speaking about this tomorrow. I shouldn't spoil the topic, but I'll say it right now. Imagine a serious fundamentalist, Christians, Muslims, Hindus, and you bring one beautiful figure, sexual figure, like Marilyn Monroe. And these people, they lose their piety or whatever convoluted spirituality that they have. They sleep with that woman. As soon as they do, their religion, goodbye, gone. All of it was deficiency of sex. Sexual deficiency, it seems it was. That's all it was. Because the moment they had sex with this prostitute, let's say, their religion evaporates. Imagine what should be the solution for this kind of addiction. Just imagine. Something that's very harmful for a normal man. You have to give it a serious antibiotic to give it to them. So God deals with this type of addiction, which is basically messenger killers. They kill messengers of God, this type of addictive people. Deals with them two ways. One, leave them on their own, as Quran says. They form a huge power, and that power will come and hunt on every individual. As a result, they found that they were wrong, and that's one way. Secondly, it uses the nature. God does use the nature. There are buttons in the natures that people at certain stage, especially society, when they reach to one climax of transgression that no one in the world can do anything with them, at that point of saturation, as they go up, they touch the button, which is in the nature. Remember, possibility, not natural selection, natural possibility. They push the button, all the viruses and the storms and typhoons and everything releases right against them. Nature has something to do with the spirits, very much so. and they themselves buy into the curse. It's as simple as that we're walking not knowingly in a very harsh environment. When we go in there and sleep overnight, all of a sudden, ooh, the night falls and we don't know we're in the North Pole, freeze to death. Like that. We could do things in a city, in a country. Transgression goes beyond a point that no one can deal with it. In that case, then nature comes in. That is, these people, they push those buttons and nature attacks them. So, I did give you some other diagnostic of Baha'u'llah, and I told you where it's coming from, and essentially causes the willpower, in the certain case of the material or even social, to go away, but in the form of religious sickness, the willpower actually doesn't go away, it becomes bigger, very big. But this willpower works against you in a different way. It's totally like Satan, big Satan. And in the Baha'i faith, Satan doesn't exist. It's just a lack of God creates Satan. Lack of light, Abdul Baha says, creates darkness. But darkness is real because there's no light. The fact that the light doesn't exist is a reality. If it doesn't exist, you're going to fall into darkness. Such is the darkness of the religious sicknesses. Well, with little mind that I have, this immigrant of the spirit and the material, spoke to you tonight about the addiction, and some of it. There's many diagnostic in the Baha'u'llahs that one has to just go study and see. I hope the future scholars listening to me go and find out. There are many things Baha'u'llah says, this caused that caused this. For example, it says that if you're jealous, you lose your liver. Yeah, that does affect your liver. Jealousy will, destroy you. And many other, method how to deal with the situations. Guaranteed to work. That's important. Guaranteed to work. I want us to study these things and to understand what the meaning of life is, enjoy this life, understand its transitional state, and go back to where you will never die if you could exist. Okay. Time is 12 o'clock. I've been speaking about half an hour about this. I will be speaking tomorrow, hopefully. My headache gets better. I will be speaking about the fourth instinctive desire, which is sex. The sign of adulthood, which brings all the changes. I would have to speak a couple of hours on that. So, till the next time, if I'm alive and I come back, I shall speak to you. I'm hoping that I say all what I have to say, and somebody someday write these things down. But whatever you do with it, do not make money out of it. Do not make this talk and this lesson a money maker. You will suffer hugely, very huge. Do not do, my dear friends. Try to share it with others, free of charge, just as I do to you. It is not even free of charge. You're doing it for your fellow human being. As I told you that is a part of yourself. It's just separated from your body. But he is yourself. So let's help the bigger self, which we are a part of. Till the next time.